Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see in the name of the video, I'm going to show off my prized possessions in my collection. Now there's two reasons to why I'm doing this video. One of the main reasons to why I'm doing it is because some of the things that I'm going to show off in this, now this is going to be I'm going to do a couple of parts to this, because if I tried to do it all in one video, the video will go on for nearly 4 hours. So I'm going to just do it in parts, and I'm going to try and keep the videos relatively short. So yeah, one of the reasons to why I wanted to do this video was because some of the pieces that I'm going to be showing off, I showed them off at the start of when I started my YouTube channel. And you have to understand, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was using a terrible camera phone. The picture quality is shocking on them. And I just didn't do them justice. I didn't show them off the way I wanted to show them off. And the audio as well was absolutely terrible. So now that I have the equipment now to actually, now have the equipment to do these pieces justice, finally. And I really do hope you appreciate them, because I think they're absolutely fantastic to look at. The second reason to why I'm doing this video, now I've said this to a few people, this week, fingers crossed, I am getting a piece in the door. And it is definitely up there. We're going to be one of the rarest pieces I'll own in my collection. I have been trying to get this for 3 years. Now, I'm not going to say what it is. I've been trying to get it for 3 years, and it appeared on eBay. I won the auction. Thankfully, it got it at a decent price. And yes, so like I said, fingers crossed, that's going to come this week. So I'm going to do a video on that. I'm not going to say too much. But when I did win that auction, it kind of got me thinking. I was like, maybe I should do a video and show off some of my rarest pieces in this, in my collection. Sorry. So this video is going to be this kind of is going to be very simple. I'm going to keep going back and forth. You know, I'm going to be in front of the camera. I'm going to be behind the camera. And yeah, and it's going to be a mixture as well. There's going to be busts in here. There's going to be some nice box sets that I have. And like I said, if they're still available, I will point you in the direction of them. So let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. Right, up first, we are going to start with a box set, and this is a very special box set to me, just for the simple reason that I never owned a collectible for this movie. So we have, gosh, The Evil Dead 3 Army of Darkness. This is from a company called Midnight Classics. This is probably one of the first pieces I've bought from them. So anyone that's aware of my channel knows how much I love Midnight Classics. They do bring out some of the best pieces, the best box set you'll ever see. I even think they'd rival Arrow, believe it or not, with some of their box sets. They're incredibly sturdy. You have so many cuts of this movie in this box set. It is unbelievable. So look, let's not waste any time. Let's get this going. I'm going to show you a very quick unboxing of this incredible release from Midnight Classics. Right, so here we go. Let's begin this. So we're going to start with the Army of Darkness. So as you can see, they've opted for the original artwork. Now the great thing about Midnight Classics is they give you two options. They're an Italian company. They have the writing and the name of the film in Italian. You've also got the name in English. So I have to give credit when credit's due. It was great of them to actually do that. So as you can see there as well, there's 3 Blu-rays and you've got 4 DVDs, and you've also got a book with it. So that is your spine of it, and it is a very thick looking book as well, or a thick box set. And that is everything you get in the back of it there as well. So like I said, I am not going to waste too much time in this, folks, because I do want to get through this video as quickly as possible. So yeah, that is the back. So we'll open her up, and the first thing you'll be greeted to is this miniature Book of the Dead. That looks fantastic. And that's the back of it there. And they have Necronomicon in the bottom. And that's the spine of it. So yeah, I'll open her up, and that is the inside of it, and that is the disc. Now the one thing about Midnight Classics is every one of their discs have alternate artwork. So as you can see, there's Bruce Campbell holding the shotgun in the air, and then if you open it up again and take the disc out, that's a different one there again. It's one of the creatures. And then onto the next page, if I can get the disc out, is another one there. So the amount of work that goes into this box set is absolutely incredible. So that's the next disc. It's Bruce Campbell holding the shotgun in a different kind of pose. And then onto the next one we have, it's one of the knights, I presume. Or maybe it's one of the skeletons. I can't actually tell. So yeah, put that in. Do I have? No. Okay, that's another page. And we have, gosh, yeah, there's one of the skeletons. So yeah, it's incredible the amount of detail they've gone on with this. It's I have to give credit when credit's due. That's actually the best disc artwork. It's the Bruce Campbell with his doppelganger. What a great scene that bit in the movie is. And yeah, that's the back of it. So yeah, that is the book, and it's a very sturdy, very strong book as well. And then the last thing you get inside this box set is the hardback book as well. So you have Army of Darkness written on the front of it there. You have the Italian writing on the spine, and that's the back of it there. And you have Midnight Classics. So just run through this. The picture quality on this Blu-ray is decent to an extent, but it does have some poor scenes as well, unfortunately, but that again comes down to source material. Nothing can be really done about it. Please God, someday we will get a 4K treatment of this movie, because it really does deserve it. So yeah, that's just a quick look through the Army of Dead box set, and again, this is available on Amazon Italy. It's going for around €100, but I definitely think it's worth checking out. Right, up next we have two very nice editions here. They're from a company called, I think they're called the Piece of Art box. That's what they're called. So I think they're a German company. I'm nearly sure they are. So yes, we have got the Child's Play collection. Now these box sets are very, very simple. There's nothing to them. They are exactly what the company is. The Piece of Art box. So basically you're buying them for the artwork that's on front. And as you can see, they do look quite amazing. So yeah, let's have a closer look at them. Right, so here we go. Child's Play 2 and 3. And look at the artwork on both of them. Especially part 3, it just looks absolutely, yeah, it really is insane. Chucky with his pizza face, as it's known. So yeah, take us around to the second one first, and show you the spine of it there. And these box sets, like I said, are very, very simple. There's nothing to them, as you're going to see now in a second. Again, you're just literally buying it for its artwork. So that is that goes onto the back of the box set, but it kept falling off, so I just put it inside the box. So move that aside. You get a small booklet, just a quick write-up about the movie itself, behind the scenes, and a couple of pictures as well from the movie. And then you also have your disc, and as you can see, it matches up with the background perfectly. So yeah, you're kind of just buying this set just for the artwork that you get with it. So yeah, that is Child's Play 2. And then just move that foam out of the way. And then on to Child's Play 3. And yeah, that artwork is just, it's insane. It really looks amazing. And then to the spine of it. And then to the back. And open her up. And remove that foam again. So just like the other box set, you had, that was the J card you got with it. But like I said, it just kept falling off, and it was kind of annoying. So yeah, this is the booklet you get with it. And for some strange reason I have it upside down. So yeah, I'm going to just quickly run through it. This is actually a very decent sequel, I found. I love that scene. It's absolutely amazing. It had me in stitches laughing. Yeah, run through, and yeah, just a quick run to the book itself. Nothing too fancy. And then that is your artwork, and that was a great opening sequence to the movie as well. And as you can see, again, the discs just do match up perfectly with the artwork in the back. So yeah, that is my Child's Play 2 and 3 pieces of art box set. Okay, so up next we have got a bust. And I have been dying to revisit this bust for such a long time, and finally have an excuse to do it now. So we have got my Pinhead bust, the Hellraiser collection. So just so people are just wondering what this is not, there's a French version of this, and then Zavi brought out their edition of it. So I think the French edition of it, you get the first 3 movies, but it's done in a digipack, where you get the 3 films in this, and it's done in a steelbook edition. I think you can get this bust on eBay. If you go onto eBay Germany, I think you might see 1 or 2 of these. Now, they're going for a bit of money. I think they're around 160, 170 euro. But look, if you are interested and you're a big fan and you want to get these, just check it out and see what you think yourselves. So yeah, let's have a quicker look, nicer look at this. Finally have a nice look at this bust. Right, so here we go. This is my Pinhead bust from the Hellraiser franchise. Great to finally be able to show this bust properly, in proper light, thankfully. So as you can see, it looks just absolutely extraordinary. Them nails that's actually on his face are actually real nails. The detail on his teeth and everything is just, it's frightening how great it looks. So no complaints here. I think that whoever manufactured this bust done an absolute amazing job. So I'll take us around to the side of it, and it really does look absolutely perfect. Again, like I said, these nails are all real nails. I'm not going to play with them too much because I'll be afraid that I'll pull one out. So take us around into the back of it, and as you can see right there is where the steelbook goes. And yeah, that's his clothing, and it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like his head is being pinched by something there. It looks a bit kind of yuck. Then to the side of it here, and then right around back to the front. And it is definitely one of my prized possessions. I really, really do love this piece. And yeah, let's take out the steelbook and have a close look at that. Right, so here we go. This is the steelbook of it, and again, great artwork. It's weird, I'm actually just looking at the steelbook and it feels like I'm looking at it for the first time. That's how long it's been since I've actually kind of looked at this box set. So take us around to the spine of it there. You got your Hellraiser 1, 2 and 3. And that is your back. And again, just like most of every one of Arrow's releases, let's face it, it is just loaded with features. So let's remove this J card and have a look at the back artwork and then the inside with the disc there. So that is the back artwork. Very, very nice. And then open her up, and as you can see, you've got your Hellraiser disc there, you got your Hellraiser 2, and then you've got your Hellraiser 3 as well, Hell on Earth. So yeah, that is finally was able to show that bust off under proper lighting. Right, so here we go, the next one we have, and this one really does take me back because it's probably one of the first collectibles I ever bought when it came to my collection. So we have got the Phantasm collection. Now this is old. The box has seen better days, unfortunately, but look, it must be, wow, God knows how old this is. It must be coming to maybe 17, 18 years old. I've had this now a while in my collection, and look, I love the franchise. To an extent, that is. I'm not a huge fan of maybe the last two. This goes up to the first 4 movies, so so Ravager, I think it's called, the 5th one, naturally was not going to be in this one. So yeah, let's have a closer look at this one. Right, onto Phantasm we go, and again, this box has seen better days, but look, it can't be helped. Like, it's nearly, like I said, 17, 18 years old. So take us around to the side of it there. That's the artwork you get with the tall man holding one of the spheres, and that's the back of it there, and that's the side there. Kind of gives you everything that you get with it. So you get 5 discs in this box set, you get the 4 films, and you get a bonus disc. So then the top of it there as well, you got some different artwork, and then the bottom of it is, yeah, it's just there's nothing there at all. So let's take this out of the box and have a look at the sphere itself. Right, so here we go. This is the sphere itself, and as you can see, it is quite big when you kind of compare it to the Arrow release, or I think there was an American release of it as well. They opted for the kind of the life-size spheres, where this one is much, much bigger. So I'll take us around, and as you can see there, well, there's not much to look at other than me reflecting in the ball. But these things do come off. Naturally they do, of course, they weren't even in the box set. So it does display quite nicely, but the fact that it has a window box, I just opted to keep it in this box, just to keep it safe. So as you can see, that lid comes off, and voila, you've got your discs sitting inside it. And I'll quickly just run through them. So you have Phantasm, the first one. Then you've got the Phantasm 2. The ball is back. Then inside here, then you've got Lord of the Dead, Part 3. Then you've got Oblivion. Do not like that movie at all, if I'm being totally honest. And then you've got your bonus disc. So yeah, they slot in there very nicely. No damage to the disc whatsoever, in case anyone's wondering out there. And like I said, these have been sitting in here for what, 18 years, 17, 18 years. So it is a nice piece. Maybe someday I should take it out of the box and actually display it properly, because it actually would look nice on my shelves. So yeah, that is my Phantasm collection. Right, so up next we have got an Arrow release, and it wouldn't be a prized possessions video if you didn't include an Arrow release. And for this part I'm going to show the Demons collection. This franchise, I love this franchise, I really do. The first movie in this scared the living shit out of me when I first seen it. Oh my god, I remember I was so young, I think I was around 8 years old when I first seen this movie, and my god, I could not sleep at night. I was absolutely terrified. And when Arrow finally announced that they were bringing out a 4K release of the first two Demons movies, you know, I can't stress how excited I was. So yeah, let's open this up and have a close look at it. Right, so here we go, on to Demons, and yeah, the artwork they actually opted for this release was absolutely insane. A lot of people weren't mad about the way the box set is done, the way it kind of pulls apart, which I'll show now in a second. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest, but yes, they could have done better with it as well. So, but again, I'm not going to complain too much about it. So as you can see, it's absolutely just chock-a-block with features as well. So I will just remove the J card off this if I can, safely. And yeah, we'll show you everything you get inside this. So like I said, as you can see, it pulls apart, and a lot of people didn't like that. Again, just never bothered me, to be honest. And yeah, it'll take us on to our first release, which we have is Demons. This film looked absolutely extraordinary in 4K. Actually, sorry, it's Demons 1 and 2, is it? Is that what they're doing? Oh, these are the 4K discs, are they? Yeah, that's what it is. So these are the 4K discs. And the artwork is absolutely extraordinary. And as you can see, behind each disc you have the original artwork, so that's Demons 2 at the back. And then I can just take out this disc and you got the original artwork. And that artwork still scares me to this day. It's just freaky as hell. And what else was inside this? That was just an upcoming release. And ironically enough, Children of the Corn, which I just showed off fairly recently. So yeah, that is the first disc, or the disc you get with it, sorry. So the next thing you got in it, you got the Metropole ticket. I always wanted one of these, and yeah, it was great to finally get that. So yeah, that was the ticket. Next is your poster, which I'll show in a second. And then you got this hardback book. And as you can see, that's the mask that your one put on at the start of the first movie. And yeah, that's the back of it, nothing too fancy. So run you through the booklet fairly quickly. You got your usual production credits at the back, and then about the transfer as well. So great movies. I was a huge fan of the second one when I first seen it back in it must have been the late 80s. And there was a time there where I actually preferred part 2 over part 1, believe it or not. But the older I got, I started leaning towards Demons. And even now, I find the second one to be a little bit hard to watch. Not hard, but it's just not even close to how great the first movie is. But both picture transfers on both these movies look absolutely incredible, and definitely worth checking out. So this is the poster you got with it as well. So as you can see, you got Demons 2 there. Sorry, I can't fit it all in frame. And then right at the back, you have got Demons, and just incredible artwork. So yeah, I'll try and get that into frame if I can. So yeah, that is the Demons. So that is the Demons collection, and it really was a fantastic box set from Arrow. Right, so here we go. This is the last piece I'm going to show in this video. And as you can see, there's a space missing right behind me right there. And so many people have asked about this piece, and I've always wanted to revisit this. I really did. So this is going to be fun because I haven't actually looked at it in years. So we have got the basket case collection. Now this is definitely up there, would be in probably my top 5 rarest pieces I have in my collection. I don't know how limited they are, but I can tell you now, there is not many of them out there. This is a hard piece to find. As a matter of fact, I have not seen this bust come available since the day I bought it. That's how rare this is. And I am so happy to be able to finally show this off properly and the way it should be seen. So yeah, let's do it right now. Right, so here we go. This is my my basket case bust, and this is actually just extraordinary. It really is. The franchise itself, look, I'm not going to lie, it's not one of my favourite franchises. I love the first movie. I do not think much of its sequels. But the minute I seen this bust, I needed it. I had to get it. So I'll take us around to it anyway. And that's the side of it there. And there is some incredible detail in this as well. And as you can see just at the bottom there, it looks like he's bathing in blood. It is very, very odd. So yeah, take us around to the back of it there. And this is all made of resin. It's very, very, very strong. And inside there you can see there's a couple of the discs themselves, and I think you get a t-shirt with it as well. So yes, run these right back around. And it is, the amount of detail that went into this is truly, truly staggering. And bring us right back to the front of it there. So yeah, that is my bust for basket case. So I will take out the discs themselves, and I will show off the t-shirt as well. Right, so here we go. This is the discs, and the artwork is absolutely insane, and it suits this film down to a T. It looks incredible. So take us around to the spine of it there. I think this is a German release. Well, actually, I know it's a German release because only Germany would come up with busts like this. They're absolutely incredible. And as you can see there as well, this is a numbered edition. Mine is 234. And I'm nearly sure it's 333 pieces. Now, I might be wrong, but that number is sticking into my head. I don't know why, but I have this memory of buying this box set knowing that there was only 333 of them. But again, I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know if I'm wrong. But I think it is 333. So yeah, let's take the discs out and have a look at them. So that is more of the artwork they opted for. And I hope you can see that. And right then around to the back is the original artwork for the basket case movie. So right, open it up. You got a poster in there which I'll show in a second. So right, so the first thing you'll see is you have your basket case DVD. That's your basket case Blu-ray. You got a Blu-ray bonus disc and you got a DVD bonus disc. So take us around then here, and then this is a bit of the book. Shows a couple of scenes from the movie. And as you can see, some of the creature effects look absolutely batshit crazy. Look, it's these movies are really out there. If just in case anyone's wondering, as you can see by that picture down there, it looks absolutely insane. Like I said, I do like the first one. Was never a fan of the sequels, if I'm being totally honest. Look at that, crazy. So open that up then, and as you can see, this is an 8-disc box set. So you have basket case 2, that's the DVD. You got the Blu-ray of basket case 2, and you got the Blu-ray of basket case 3, and the DVD. So yeah, that is the DVDs you get with this box set. And then you get this poster, and I think it must be the original artwork for basket case. Yeah, it's a very simple poster, very small. So yeah, so that is the poster. So the last thing you get in this, now I'm not going to show it because it's actually sealed, but you do get a t-shirt with it as well. And as you can see there, it is the original artwork for the movie. So I don't want to kind of rip that open. It's completely sealed, and I'm going to keep it that way. So that is everything you get in the basket case bust box set. Right folks, so there you have it. That is 6 pieces that I showed off. I don't want to show too many because the video will go on for far, far too long. And it kind of gives me an excuse to go back over a lot of these things in my room. And again, if it gets a good response, I will look into doing more of these. And I really hope it does, because there is some pieces in here that I can't wait to actually just revisit and check out again. So what I'm going to do as well is, folks, in case you did, because like I said, I didn't want to spend too much time with these items. What I'm going to do is I will put the original links to the videos of all these pieces, where I've spent a lot more time with them. And if you do want to check them out, please do check it out. They're there to be looked at. But again, word of warning, they are very, very low quality. So yeah, just brace yourself for that one. So that is it, folks. That is it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of some of these pieces that I showed off. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. So take care, folks, out there. Stay safe. Bye bye.